This is Newslive on Viewer Television. I am Jennifer Okolo. We begin with the headlines. President Buhari warns desperate politicians against rigging. Lagos makes a U-turn, cancels Wednesday holiday. Plus, Guinea detains 2 ex-leaders over alleged corruption. President Muhammadu Buhari in Abuja advised those planning to rig the 2023 general elections to perish the thought. The president vowed to use every legitimate means to protect the votes of Nigerians. The president gave the advice at a dinner he had with members of the diplomatic corps in Nigeria to break Thursday's Ramadan fasting. He also cautioned against foreign interference at the elections.
I thank you for honoring the invitation to join me at today's iftar meal in this holy month of Ramadan, the month of sharing and forgiveness, spiritual reflection, self-discipline, and empathy for those in need. I would like to use the occasion of this iftar to update you on some of the critical issues that are currently on the front burner of this administration's agenda and our efforts in handling them. Your Excellencies, we continue to make steady progress on the daunting tasks of combating insecurity, diversifying the economy, and fighting corruption, promoting good governance, and containing the coronavirus pandemic. Despite the many challenges we faced and continue to face, we have instituted measures to plug leakages, improve the economy, and enhance the achievements of the SDGs. These include renewal of vital infrastructure, including rail and roads, implementation of the 2.3 trillion naira economic sustainability plan to create jobs and provide support to small and medium-scale enterprises, and launch of the National Development Plan 2021 to 2025.
Now, the Lagos State government says it only approved May 2nd and 3rd as public holidays to celebrate the 2022 International Workers' Day and the Eid al-Fitr celebrations. The government also told workers in the Center of Excellence to disregard its earlier circular, which approved 3 straight days as public holidays. The head of service in the state, Hakeem Muri Okunola, in a circular to workers dated April 27, 2022, had approved May 2nd to 4th as public holidays. However, upon the declaration by the Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, that May 2nd and 3rd were approved, the Lagos HOS made a U-turn and approved the same, urging workers to disregard the first circular. Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State has lauded his Oyo State counterpart Seyi Makinde over what he described as infrastructural revolution in the state.
Coming here today to see that my brother I'm very, very proud of you, my brother. And to see the quality of what you have done. Just listening to you speak a few minutes ago, I said Nigeria has hope. When we have people like you in government, people who make decisions not on emotions, but on data, on the facts, people who make decisions that affect majority of the masses of the people, not just a few of us who are elites. As long as we have people like those, people like you who have those qualities, Nigeria has hope.
Governor Obaseki, the special guest of honor at the commissioning, commended Makinde for delivering the 2 bus terminals, among many others, despite the economic challenges in the country. Governor Makinde, while speaking at the official commissioning ceremonies held at Ojo and Challenge, Ibadan, respectively, said the bus terminal project marked a new dawn in the transport system of Oyo State.
Today is an exciting day, and I'm delighted to be here, joined by my brother, His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki. So I thank my brother, for taking out the time to be with us as we commission 2 of the 4 bus terminals that we embarked on building about 2 years ago. One of the things we knew Ibadan needed when we came into office was an effective transportation system. So the commissioning of these 2 bus terminals at Challenge and Ojo marks a new dawn in transport system in Oyo State. We're committed to redefining good governance in Oyo State. With each project we commission, we continue to raise the bar.
While the European Union has promised to support Nigeria in its energy sector diversification through hydro, wind and biotechnology to boost the power sector, Inga Stefan Gnowicz, the team lead of the EU delegation to Nigeria and ECOWAS on green and digital economy, said this in an interview in Abuja.
And manage to overcome whatever challenges. Where we think we could do better is perhaps on access to finance. Because when it comes to those nascent industries, such as solar power, and also speaking of that, we in this now next program and budget are also planning to help Nigeria expand on diversifying sources of energy onto hydro, wind, bio. We are looking at circular economy models.
They identified the need to establish an employability platform where professionals and REEE actors can easily collaborate while boosting employment opportunities to bridge the skills gap in the sector. Now, the Tabitha Kumi Foundation, an NGO, is embarking on a 3-day training for gender champions called Amintache and Mama Yara on how to provide psychosocial support to survivors of gender-based violence, GBV. Taye Erinle, the executive director of the organization, made this known at a capacity-building training for flashlight actions on girl safety project Safe Space coordinators in Abuja.
In 10 communities, to work directly with 750 girls. And in the community, we need gender champions, we need role models, we need people who are aware of how to prevent and respond to gender-based violence. We need people who have been taught how to provide psychosocial support to survivors. Because, ideally in the communities, you blame rather than try to understand the girl's perspective.
Rachel Olaniyi, representing Garam community in Niger State, said the essence of the safe space was for the girl child to have an environment where she could speak out her burden.
The essence of the safe space is that a girl child, she will have a conducive environment where she can speak out her burden, she can express what she had been encountering. She might have so many things in mind, maybe sexual abuse, financial abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse. All these abuse, she should be able to express it in a safe space. And I am an amintache. Amintache means a facilitator, someone you can confide in, someone you can tell your challenges, someone you can share your burden with.
Christiana Okoro, representing Durumi Pape community, said her role would impact on the lives of the children who had been suffering from GBV.
My role as a Amintache is to impart the children, educate them, and encourage them to create that awareness that they are, as a female gender, being violated or what is happening in the environment. They should not be afraid. They should not, because some of them, they are so timid to speak out, or let them be bold and have the confidence as a female.
Now, the federal government says that the country is safe to host the first global conference on cultural tourism and creative industries scheduled for November 14th to November 17th in Lagos. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, said this when he featured on a phone-in program of the Radio Nigeria monitored by the newsmen in Abuja. Mohammed said the insinuation in certain quarters that participants and tourists would not attend the conference because of stories of killings and kidnappings in the country are erroneous. The minister said the insecurity is a global challenge and countries with worse situations than Nigeria were developing their tourism potential. When Newslive returns, a group of 4,000 Nigerians who fled years ago to neighboring Niger because of jihadist violence have returned home despite ongoing insecurity and almost non-existent services in the area. We'll bring you details of this and more right after the break.
Places. Thank you for having me.
Let's learn to appreciate what we have here. So beautiful.
Josh, too funny.
Futuristic.
Yay!
Yes, my people. It's your boy DJ Bali.
Queen Kayla.
It's your boy Dan.
I want you to keep watching.
Keep watching.
Let's keep watching
Celebrity Q&A.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Newslive, a recap of our top stories. President Buhari warns desperate politicians against rigging. Lagos makes a U-turn, cancels Wednesday holiday. Plus, Guinea detains 2 ex-leaders over alleged corruption. A group of 4,000 Nigerians who fled years ago to neighboring Nigeria because of jihadist violence have returned home despite ongoing insecurity and almost non-existent services in the area. The refugees returned to Malam Fatori town in the Abdabam district of Borno State on March 31st, and April 1st is part of the authorities' efforts to shut crowded camps, bring back refugees and relocate internally displaced people who want to go home. But aid workers are worried they return to the northeastern town, which has been deserted for half a decade and is close to areas still controlled by jihadists, will cause harm and more displacements. Moving to Kaduna State, terrorists have sacked the Vijana community in Kachai local council of Kaduna State and kidnapped the village head Ayuba Dakolo and several farmers. Newsmen gathered that the village head was abducted with other farmers at Kurmi near Chikwale in Kachiad, Vijana, a community along the busy Abuja-Kaduna highway, notorious for frequent attacks by bandits. Local sources told journalists that the bandits have reached out to community leaders in Vijana with 2 lists of demands, including gallons of petrol and engine oil, as well as cigarettes. A member of the National Youth Service Corps, Stephanie Teruga, who was declared missing in Abuja, has been found dead. The microbiology graduate was said to have gone missing on April 14 after leaving her house in the Lokogoma area for the Federal Capital Territory, fully kitted in her NYSC uniform. An uncle of the victim, Richard Ilorami, in a Facebook post claimed that she was abducted with her baby, adding that her child was later found. The Students' Union government of her alma mater, while demanding justice, said her vital organs were removed. Now, the National Association of Proprietors of Private School, NAPS FCT chapter, has elected a new chairperson, Rukayat Agbola, who pledged to enshrine professionalism in the association. The association, as the 2022 transition retreat for outgoing and incoming executives, conducted an election for its new executives to pilot the affairs of the association in the next 4 years.
In my manifesto, my major point was professionalism that we want to bring into the association. We want to see that schools are run the way they should be run. We want that we follow the established rules by the Federal Ministry of Education and other educational agencies like FCT, Education Department.
Stephen Bello, the outgoing former vice chairperson of FCT NAPS, advised the new executives to work together as a team to achieve success during that tenure.
Of course, you cannot rule out some hitches here and there. There were hiccups along the way, but we were ready for all those challenges, and we very quickly overcame them. And at the end of the day, it was a very smooth election. Issues will be, the kind of thing you expect in the Nigerian setting, bringing some supporting documents,